This is the true story
True story.
of 7 people
Most of them had beards.
who lived back in the day,
Like Old Testament day.
They were ordinary people
just like us.
who made mistakes.
But when called upon by God,
They did extraordinary things.
Join us as we go
Back in the day.
So what are we talking about? Where do you want me to? What do you want me to say?
Tell us your name.
My name is Moses, or Mo, like Mo's Tavern, Mo Money. What else you want me to say?
Where are you from?
Well, I was born in Egypt.
A barn in Egypt?
No, barn, like barn identity, barn supremacy, barn ultimatum. Where are we going from here? Oh, Egypt, right, Africa. It's in the desert. And this fair feller, he's like the king, like Elvis or Willie Nelson with the crazy Pope hat. Whoop, you know. He got it in his head that he's gonna rise up. He's gonna take his power. So he commenced to killing all the baby boys. That is sick and twisted individual. So my mama, she took me in this basket and put like pine pitch or some such on it and chucked me in the river, floating down with the fishes and the gators, and this pretty lady come over and she plucked me out and said, well, I'm going to raise you as my own. And you are? And yes. And you know, that's like trading in your moped for a Cadillac Escalade. So this one day I was walking in a park and I see this Egyptian walloping on this poor Hebrew feller. So I went over and I said, hey, you cut that out. He said, you mind your own business. I went on Mortal Kombat on his buttocks and roundhouse kicked him in the teeth like Chuck Norris. So this little sneak tattletale person saw me do it and went and told on me. So I had to skid. So I was out in the wilderness then, having run away, and these nice people said, you'd stay with us, you just watch the sheep. And so I was out there tending the sheep, and not like that. I hear this voice up on the hill and it says, Mo, you come on up here. I said, what? So I went up there to investigate. And I keep hearing this voice saying, come on, you're getting warmer, you're getting warmer. So I keep coming, and I keep going, and around the corner, and I see this bush. It's on fire, but it ain't all burned up. And I don't make no sense. So I get closer, and I say, Bush, was that you talking to me down there? And the voice says, I am. So I am. So Bush, what's your name? Bush says, I am that I am. I said, Bush, are you drunk? Bush says, no. Well, here's the deal. I need you to do something for me. I need you to go down, talk to that fair feller, and tell him he has to let my people go. They need to leave. It ain't right what he's doing to them. I said, Bush, do you know who you're talking to? I ain't exactly no grand orator. I ain't no Jeff Foxworthy, may he rest in peace. Bush says 2 things. Firstly, I am God. And secondly, Jeff Foxworthy ain't dead. I said, he ain't. I went up to Pharaoh and I said, Pharaoh, I got something to tell you.
Pharaoh, oh, baby, let my people go. Yeah.
What incarnation is that? I told you stay out of the shot. Shut up, you. Pharaoh says, who sent you? I said, Bush sent me. He said he's going to unleash his weapons of mass destruction on you, lest you let his people go. Over the next couple of weeks, God commenced to send in hoppity-toad, locusty things, skinny cows, climbing up out of the river, which, by the way, he'd already turned to blood. That was gross. I mean, I said, burst into flame. Back I said, Pharaoh, you need to listen to me. This is your last warning. If you do not let the people go, you will not like what comes next. He said, get out of here. So I left, and he did not like what came next. And the very next day, we left. This is where my life started getting crazy. It's all get out. All sorts of stuff started happening. Fire, Red Sea, Ten Commandments, may not, and blah, blah. I said, you built a what? Burn that cow. Wandering around in circles like NASCAR? Man, quail. It tasted real good with mayonnaise. The moral of this story is, you can lead a horse to water, and you can make him drink. If God tells you to do something, get her done.